Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to T and J Podcast. I'm your host T.
And I am Jay.
Dude, why are you so slow at that?
I didn't know you were gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie.
I always do that, alright? Welcome back to episode 11, right?
12.
12? 12? You sure? I'm pretty
Mm,
sure it's 11 because episode 10 was the special episode, right? Wait, you're right. It's 12. It's 12. Episode
that's
10 was when
right.
we talked about some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and episode 11 was when we had the special guest, if you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And today, episode 12, we have another special guest. Not as special as the previous one, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Why don't you introduce yourself, special guest?
Hello, hello. Thank you guys for having me. I am Lee, and
Yeah.
I am very happy to be on this podcast.
Thank you, man. Welcome. Why don't you tell them about a little bit about yourself, like how old you are, what's your hobbies,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
what describes you?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What describes me? That's a tough one. All right. Well, I'll just start off. I am 25. I like music a lot. I go to
Mm,
school for music.
yes,
That's how
sir.
much I like it. I'm also into gaming and anime, um, nerd stuff. I like computers and tech.
Uh huh.
Nice.
Yeah. Uh, but uh, I guess hmm, what describes me? I think the best way I can do this is one word, and that's passion.
Damn, I like
I like
that. I
that.
like that.
I like that.
Passion,
Thank you.
passion.
Passion. Yeah.
Mm.
By the way, I've been curious about this ever since I met you. What's your ethnicity?
Um. Well, I was born here, of course.
Yeah.
My parents were
Yeah.
born in East Africa, but my heritage actually comes from India.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, now I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You don't act like it and
Yeah.
you don't look like it. But I can see some resemblance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool. Most people think I'm Punjabi, so
Ah.
Oh, interesting.
uh,
Well, yeah, when I look at you, you look someone like that, but then when you talk, it just
Completely
disappears.
different.
Yeah, it disappears.
yeah. Born and raised in Canada.
Damn.
That's what
Whitewashed.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, so you guys are both born in Canada, but are not white. You both are whitewashed. Me, I'm heading there right now, dude. I'm losing my freaking accent. I'm losing my original language. It's tough. But yeah, dude, it's been a while since we actually hanged out and played games together.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
What's been happening? Oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot. In
oh.
our podcast, every time
Mm.
we start, we have this section that we do, our weekly tea. So we just talk about what happened during the week.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll start with my weekly tea. So basically, if you guys already know, I've been working
Mm-hmm.
and work has been tough, tough for the past few
Mm.
weeks. But this week, it's slowing down. So I'm having a bit more time to actually play games, a bit more time to do my hobbies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that's all that's related. Yeah,
Cool.
I
Cool.
think that's it. Because we've been grinding so hard that we're caught up with the lawn mowing and stuff. So we're
I see.
just fixing some problem vehicles. I'm actually learning a lot about vehicles. like oil change with
Nice.
a freaking coolant and stuff like that. Very
Ooh.
interesting.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Good skills to have.
Yeah, it's very good because I want to have my own car in the future, and I want to
Mm-hmm.
be able to work on it myself, so I don't have to pay so much for
Nice.
the labor costs. So
Nice.
it's a good thing to learn about vehicles. Other than work, if you guys know, I'm a big Elden Ring fan.
Oh, I heard about that.
Ugh.
Hell yeah!
I
This
heard about it.
Thursday or this Friday, the game came out. The DLC came out for the game. And
Oh, I've heard so many.
holy shit. I played it with my 200 level 200 account and I was so cocky. I was thinking, "Man, this build, I'm going to one-shot people." Hell no. I'm getting one-shot. I'm getting bodied. The new DLC is like, "Holy shit. It's different." Because what I've researched after being wrecked, I was like, what is happening? Why am I getting wrecked? I'm level 200. The thing is, it doesn't matter what level you are. The power scaling is different in the DLC. So I was like, holy shit,
Interesting.
this is an actual different game. So I'm starting from scratch again, even though I'm level 200. Oh
Yikes.
my goodness. It's fun though, because there's new armor sets, new combat styles, new a lot. There's a lot. Doesn't feel like a DLC. It feels like a new different game. Because there's new
I
bosses, new different. Oh my god, it's just too much.
I read an article on TheVerge.com that said
Yeah,
even the creator of the DLC admits that it's too hard.
yeah, it is. Like I don't like in the normal game, they can't kill me no more because I'm too high level, and then I just one shot everything. So it's kind of boring now. But
Mm-hmm.
now the new DLC is just
You're getting one shot.
oh yeah, hell no. I have to play like a pussy now. God damn it, I can't just roam around geek a Chad mode playing like a
Like a pussy
pussy.
is crazy.
That's how
Sometimes
but that's how you play Souls game.
Yeah,
You play
yeah,
like a
you have
pussy.
to. You have to.
Have you guys played any Souls game?
I have not. I did play a little bit of Elden Ring, but the first boss for the writing one, fuck me. I quit after that.
Okay.
I quit.
How about you, Lee?
I avoid that shit like the plague. I can't deal with it. The closest I've ever gotten is playing a Souls-like game,
Yeah.
which was Hollow Knight.
Oh yes, Hollow Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
haven't
I
even
rage quit after
played that.
50% of the game.
I don't even know how far I'm at with Hollow Knight. I think I stopped, and I don't want to go back to it because there's just too much.
It's so
Too
friggin'
much.
hard.
I
Yeah.
believe it.
And what else happened this week? Oh yeah, I went to Calgary this weekend
Oh
to
yeah.
my boy Darwin. Shout out to him.
Ooh.
Happy birthday. It was his birthday yesterday. Dude, the food there was good.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
What about the people?
The people? Oh boy. Well, it was good to see Jan again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And meeting his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And who else was there? I mean the normal people there.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, I don't wanna say, but they don't watch this, so I can just say that.
Just say different like code name. Code
Code
name it.
names, code names. Well. Well, the birds. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Lee is not
What?
gonna understand this, but the birds, dude, they're just yapping and yapping and yapping. They're just there. I don't know why. Well, they're cousins, but god damn. It's very
Okay.
awkward. It's very awkward to just be there with them. Now there's this
You
guy.
didn't
Huh?
you didn't get any high from them?
I don't
Any
know.
one of them?
The oh god. What's the code for this girl? There's the turkey, there's the chicken, and there's the what? The middle one.
The mm,
The middle.
oh, okay, the middle.
The middle. The
Only the
quail.
middle?
Yeah, the only the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, the other ones, I don't know. They don't. I don't know if they like me or not. Just ignore me or whatever. But I don't want to say hi no more. Because the thing
Mm.
is with the turkey, with her is it's like I'm always initiating the conversation, and when I don't initiate, she thinks that there's a problem, and then I have to fix it. I'm like,
Mm.
there's no problem, and then I have to apologize for something I didn't do. So I'm like, okay, I'm done with this friendship. It's bullshit. I always have to say sorry for doing this, for sorry for ignoring you. I'm just chilling, man.
You're just trying to live.
I'm just trying to live. I don't initiate conversation. That's just who I am, right?
Hmm.
But if you say hi to me, I would say hi back, yeah. But it's just a problem. It's always victim cards like, oh, is it my fault that you're not saying this to me? Is it my fault that you're not saying hello to me? It's like, no, I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
So I'm done with that relationship. I'm done with that friendship. You, on the other hand, you're in it. You're
I didn't even do
grazing.
anything.
You're grazing in that turkey juice. That god damn.
Turkey juice is crazy.
Grease.
I had
Anyways,
random interaction.
yeah. What do you mean by
Yeah,
random interaction?
when I was going downstairs, I was wearing my sweater, and then the turkey said, "Can I ask you something?"
Oh yeah,
And
I remember
I
that.
looked around and I said, "Me?" And she said, "Yeah." And I walked there, and then the turkey said, "Why are you wearing a sweater?" And then I was like, "What a question!" I said, "Because I like my sweater." And she said, "Nice,
Oh
nice."
my god. See, this
And
is
I
why this
said,
is why I'm done.
"Holy,
This is why I don't talk to her because it's fucking awkward.
gravied."
Okay, shut up. Now there's the smart ass and there's the dumb ass. If you know who I'm talking about.
Mm,
The Oppenheimer,
but who's the dumb one though?
the laid off.
Oh, don't no. You could have just said Oppenheimer and Paul Walker. That makes
Dude,
more sense.
Lee is very confused about all of this.
Those are quite the code names you have.
Yes. This is our friend group right here. We always have code names for people.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah, but those guys, I don't know. Oppenheimer feels like he wants attention every time. You know us when we were eating, we were just talking about movies and stuff like that, right? And then
Hmm.
one of us brought up the boys, and then him on the other side of the table, he was like, "The boys, the boys." Are you talking about the boys? When he's in his own conversation with other group, he just bursted out in our group on the other side of the table. It's like, whoa, dude! If you just want to talk to us, come over. Just don't cross over two groups of conversation. Man, this guy just wants attention. Whatever. I mean, they're kids. Let them be.
That's true. They are kids.
Let them be. Then Felix,
Let
I don't
them
have
be.
to code for that guy. Felix watches this. So you, kid, you're always horny, dude. I don't know why you keep talking about weathering waves and then all those boobies. God damn. You gotta chill. Like there's girls in the table. Then you're talking about golly. I don't know, man. But overall, party was good. Food was bombing.
What would you rate it?
What did I eat?
No, what would you rate it? The whole thing.
Rate it? Oh, for my standards, it's gonna be an 8. Why?
An
Because
8.
it's quiet, it's chill, not a lot of people, only the close ones. Appreciate that. If it's like a party with a bunch of people, hell no.
Yeah, social battery will be worn out.
Yeah. How about
All
you?
right.
It's been my week. What's
Me,
your tea?
my tea, I'd
And wait,
say
and Lee, you gotta think about your tea too, because we're gonna come to you.
Okay.
my tea is a little bit simple. It's just had work.
Yeah.
Um, say one of the biggest things that happened was oh, I couldn't use my car for a day or two.
What?
When I came driving home, my dad said that there was some oil leaking on the bottom,
Oh no.
and that
Betsy?
usually, yeah, Betsy was leaking. She was crying, and then my dad actually cheat the system, so um,
Cheat the
he went
system.
to he went to Canadian Tire because he wanted to know what the part that he needed
Uh
because he
huh.
was trying to see if to fix it. And when he asked how much they would charge to fix it, they said it would take $600 and it would have to stay there for 2 days.
Okay.
But they wouldn't tell my dad what the part was.
Yeah.
So that's why he was like he basically insinuated that he wanted to get it. He wanted to make like an appointment and stuff.
Yeah.
So then that's when he was like, "Oh, could you just tell me the name of what's the problem so I know what's the problem for the car?" And then they gave my dad what the thing that's broken, and
Yeah.
that's all he needed. And then he said, "Okay, I'll come back with the car in like an hour or whatever." But he lied because he just wanted to know what the part is and see
Wow.
if he can fix it himself. But
Wow.
they were gatekeeping it.
Okay. Wow. My
So he
guy.
pretended that he needed that he was gonna bring in the car, and then they gave it to him, and then he found it. And then I think he said it costed 40 something dollars, and then it's just a matter of him trying to fix it.
Yeah.
And then he fixed it
Damn. My
without
guy.
them.
My guy.
So cheat the system, and that's why bringing up your point of you wanting to build your car.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that kind of reminded me of my dad because he says that it's better to like learn some stuff so that you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to
Pay.
pay a lot
Yeah,
for something that you could do yourself.
cause that's the thing with mechanics and stuff. You the amount that you pay is mostly about the labor cost. It's not the
Yeah,
parts, cause the parts is easy to get. It's the labor cost that's expensive.
that's what I'm talking about.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Nothing too crazy. And then we had the party that you talked about,
Yeah.
and good food. People were meh, but it was just for the boy, our boy Rennie Johnny.
Ronnie Johnny.
Yeah, that's all the tea I
Nice.
got.
Alright. Thank you for the tea. Now, Lee, since you're our special guest, you don't have to talk about your week. You just have to tell us what's going on with your life. Anything
Mm,
that you want to share, just overall, what's happening with
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, I just started this music program
Oh, yeah.
at McEwen University. Finished my first year
Noise?
mid-April. Yeah, it was good. It was insane. It was terrible, but overall very good. uh,
nice.
quite a struggle, and
Yeah.
so coming into break has been interesting. I tried to find a job, could not find a job,
Ooh,
so I've
if we
just
can
been
ask
chilling.
you one question, where
hmm
do you live right now? Do you still live
I
in
live,
Edmonton?
yeah, still Edmonton.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Damn, you can't find a job in Edmonton?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like
Yeah.
the companies, places that hire complain that there is not enough
Yeah,
workforce.
exactly.
But then the workforce, the people who need jobs, complain that there are no jobs.
Yeah.
It's a catch-22. It's
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah.
So I've been enjoying my break.
Nice.
Not having money hasn't been good. So
Yeah.
I've started like selling off some of my things. Like I've been
Mhm.
selling like pop figures and
Oh,
guitars and
damn.
stuff like that.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm going to Vancouver next week, so I've had to really really sell stuff because I need
Oh,
money
yeah, you need
for
money.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Dang, eh?
Yeah. I'm seeing the Rolling Stones uh, in Vancouver.
That's
I feel
nice.
that.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I've just been enjoying the break, and I'm supposed to be doing some work for school.
Hmm.
But it's been 50% of break, and I haven't even started.
Dang,
Dude, I feel
relatable.
that. I feel that.
Yeah. I just really needed a break. I really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what happened
I
to
feel
us.
that.
When was that? When we did our Winnipeg trip? 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago?
Uh,
It's been a month.
I'd say a month ago.
Yeah, a month. Yeah, when we were just working hard, and then we had that 2 week off when we went to Winnipeg. Oh, that's what we needed.
It's like a
We needed that
fresh,
break.
fresh air.
Yeah, a breath of fresh air. Even though it's summer, and then most of us who are students, you and me, Lee, we're supposed to have breaks. It doesn't feel like a break, dude. God damn it.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Chip it.
Golly.
All right. Other than school and stuff, what's happening with you in in your hobbies, gaming, anime?
Well, I kind of just go day by day with stuff.
Yeah.
I have been following my hyperfixations wherever they take me, and boy, they've taken me to some interesting places.
Care to share?
Yeah, one week I was super hyperfixated on tech,
Yeah.
and I was learning a bunch of random stuff about automation
Oh
and
yeah.
Linux and just all sorts of stuff. I run a couple servers at
Mm.
home. I
Mm-hmm.
have two
Nice.
servers, and so one week I was just working on automations and learning about them. But then the next week I couldn't care less about it, and I started working on audio production stuff.
Nice.
Uh, Found a bunch of like free plugins and
Oh,
IRs
damn.
and stuff,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and went with that. And then the next week, I started getting into like Plamo, like plastic models.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
S-
Oh, okay.
so I bought this, like, it's kind of like a small version of Bandai's like actual
Yeah.
plastic
Oh,
models. Because the ones I want, I don't have the $100 for.
yeah, makes sense.
I found this small one at Miniso. It was
Oh.
an Evangelion, and it was
Ooh.
really fun
Oh,
to put together.
No
dang.
way, dude.
Yeah, and I decided to be cool, and I didn't read the instructions,
Oh, damn. My
Oh,
bad.
shit.
My bad.
and I managed to put it together. It's really cool. I
Nice.
keep it
I
on my
could
desk.
never. I could never.
Dude, I want to do some of those stuff like Gundam assembling and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
they're
just,
cool.
yeah, I just don't have space in my desk. I don't know where to put them.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
same here.
fair.
Like, I have the money, but you gotta put it somewhere, right? I can't just leave them in the box.
Yeah, it's
So
like
true.
people and their Lego obsessions.
Oh,
They
yeah.
buy it, but
Yeah,
then they run out of
yeah,
room.
Yep.
yeah. That's actually true.
Yeah, someday when I have my own place, I want. Do you know the green Lamborghini, the in the Lego set?
Oh,
That Lego set? That's
yeah,
$500 though. But it's big, and I want it. I
yeah,
want it
it's big.
right on my desk. But no space. That's the only downside that I have right now. No space. Because I
One of
want
my
to have a lot of figurines too.
One of my friends started building Lego
Mm,
sets a couple years ago,
yeah.
and when he was still living in his parents' place, the entire basement is just covered in
Oh,
Lego, just
Whoa.
dude.
everywhere, from like wall art to like the
No
Lamborghini to like the
way.
big crane to like all these different sets.
Oh,
Then he moved in with a couple of his friends, continued to buy it, and filled up all the space in that house. And so he has like 20K worth of Lego.
damn. 20K.
Jesus.
Yeesh.
20K.
That pays for
It's
my
crazy.
whole semester.
Same.
Finish
Yeah,
school with that. 20K. God
I know.
damn.
It's insane.
Yeah. How about anime, dude? Have you been
Anime.
have you been caught up to Mushoku Tensei
Uh, I haven't caught up. No.
in the anime?
I see it download in my automation every week, but I
Yeah.
haven't caught up.
God
I gotta wait till
damn.
the seasons are finished.
Oh my goodness. I've been watching it and it's so good. I
Yeah.
don't want to spoil
I'm.
anything. I don't want to say nothing, but
Please don't.
sheesh. Sheesh. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, man. The
I'm so
character
stoked to
development.
continue.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. But yeah. That's the only anime I've been watching lately, Mushoku Tensei, every weekend. And I've heard, have you seen like the Berserk anime having another remake?
Didn't they just do a remake?
Yeah, they did make a remake, but there's another remake.
What?
Yes. Let me just search it up. Berserk anime. But the animation is gonna be produced by who did it before? I saw it in a post recently, and then they said that oh, it's this. Oh my god! Yeah. So the animation, what they're doing is that they're reanimating the golden arc, the golden era. And god damn it, I can't find the animation who's doing it. I know that the animation that are doing this also made a also animated a tier anime this season. Was it Demon Slayer or whatever? I forgot.
Oh.
So the animation of Berserk is gonna be top tier. It's not that trashy ass old anime. It's not gonna be that 3D bullshit animation
Oh.
that they did. It's gonna be banging. So I can't
Ooh.
wait for that. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
that
that.
sounds really cool.
Nice.
One of my favorite animes of all time, Berserk, finally getting its well deserved animation.
To be honest, I've only ever watched like a third of the original series. I never got farther than that.
Ooh, so you've never experienced a traumatic experience that every Berserk fans watched.
Yeah, no, I've heard things,
I've
but
heard things. All right. Well, if they get into that, maybe watch watch it.
yeah, it's definitely on my never ending to watch list.
Mine too. That's crazy.
But recently, I haven't been watching anime though. It's
No.
on. It's on and off. That's the Mushoku Tensei is the only one that I've been watching. Other animes I can't really get into because sometimes it feels like it's like made for kids.
Have you watched Tokyo Revengers?
Oh yes, I've watched that. I've read the manga too.
Oh my god, I haven't watched the third season yet. I did a rewatch of season 1 and 2
Yeah,
a few weeks ago because I was finally ready to watch season 3.
yeah.
But as soon as I got to the end of season 2, I had flashbacks from the first time I was stuck on that cliffhanger, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to know what happened, but I'm like scared because I know it's not gonna get any better.
Yeah.
Oh
Have
god,
you heard about the anime Windbreaker?
I have not.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They say that it has the same premise as Tokyo Revengers, so
Ooh,
that's on my radar right now.
Yeah, that's also on my radar. It says it's good ratings right now.
Yeah. Yes,
is it currently airing?
yes, it is
Yeah, it's
currently
currently
airing.
airing.
Hmm.
Windbreaker. It really is the
Oh,
same because it's
yeah,
like
no, no.
delinquent and stuff like that.
I have seen stuff online.
Yeah.
People are raving about it.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize the MC's hair.
Yeah. So that's gonna be on my watch list.
Ooh.
My Android.
And do you know about the anime Frieren?
I've heard
Which
about that one too.
Oh, dude, that's
I heard
one.
it's really good
I have
too.
to watch that. I always keep forgetting that. That's the anime that I'm trying to watch. It's about like you know isekai trope, right? There's a hero who fights the demon lord and whatever.
hmm
Frieren is about the end of that journey. So everything's
Oh,
done. The demon lord's dead. So what happens after? What happens to the
oh,
party after? So
that's cool.
that's the premise of the whole show. Do
Oh man.
they
Interesting.
keep on going adventures? And you know in isekai trope, there's always like different types of species, right? Like human, elves, dwarves, and this anime is about the elf, because elves have like long lifespan. So so now it's about her when she surpassed the lifespan of the hero who was a human. So now
Mm.
it's her story. It's very wholesome, and I haven't watched it. God damn, that's one of
I
the animes I
see.
want.
I see that the first season finished airing in March.
Mm-hmm.
28 episodes. Dang.
Yep. If you want like wholesome anime, that's it.
Cool.
There's
Cool. Cool.
also there's
Nice.
also actions and stuff like that, but it's mostly about her journey
Hmm.
after the adventures of the heroes, the hero party or whatever.
Such a cool concept.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know. It's very cool. It's unique because all isekai is always the adventure towards the demon lord, not after the demon lord.
Hmm.
And also, oh my god, do you know Overlord?
Yeah, I do.
They're having a movie.
Oh, really?
I'm hyped for that. Overlord is one of my favorite animes.
That's another one where I watched like 4 or 5 episodes and then never continued.
Ah, dude, I can't wait for the movie. There's so much animes that are coming out that are good that I have to wait still. God damn it, man.
Yeah, finally. That period where everything that released was just hot trash.
Yeah, I know, right?
True.
Now finally we're getting something good.
Yeah.
Do you also watch Code Geass?
Oh, man, throwback. I loved that back in the day. It was
Yes.
so good.
I just
So
noticed that
tragic.
there's a series that's happening in Disney Plus that's Code Geass. I don't know if
Oh, what?
that's canon or not. Because I thought it's
Oh,
over. Lelouch, man. It's over.
yeah. Our, oh, no, that's a spoiler. Ooh.
Oh,
Uh, oh, yeah,
Rose
I
of
see
the
what you're seeing.
Recapture, is that it? Yeah, 2024 season 1. Code Geass Rose of the Recapture.
Yeah, I see this.
Yeah, I saw that in
Come on,
Disney
yeah.
Plus while I was just scrolling to watch some movies, and then I saw this. I was like, "What? Wait a
No way.
minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute!" And it's just airing. I saw the first episode in Disney Plus. I didn't
Oh,
watch it because I didn't know if it's like canon or not, or it was just
yeah. Is it like a spin-off or
no. It's
very
set
interesting?
after Lelouch of the Resurgence,
Oh,
Resurrection, Resurrection. Ah, set after.
oh. Huh.
Sequel to the 20 Yeah, it is a sequel.
No way. I've been waiting a long time for them to do something with Kogias.
Set after Code Geass. Yeah, it is. Ah, all right, all right. So that's one
Hmm.
of the things that it's on my radar too. Cause I saw it, and I was
First
like, "What?"
first episode, June 21st.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be a while before I watch it.
Yeah. True.
I can't deal with cliffhangers.
See, that's the type of anime watcher I am. I I wait for the whole season to be finished and then binge it.
Yep.
Cause
It's the
there's
only way to
no,
do it.
cause there's no way. But in Mushoku Tensei, it's unique because I just can't wait anymore. I've been waiting. God damn it. Yeah. I think that's all in the anime scene right now. That's been on my radar.
Nice.
Other than that, there's Konosuba. I watched that when I was
Mm.
a kid. That's funny, but I don't know if I'm
Mhm.
gonna watch it ever because I forgot what happened already. Kaiju number 8. I read the manga. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the anime.
That's also on my list.
That's the thing. Most of the animes that are good that are coming out, I already read the manga of.
So it's like there's no point to watch it anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to watch the animation, but I already know the story. And I don't have time to actually sit and watch 25 minutes. Because it's never going to be 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Episode 1, then episode 2, then episode 3, and it's never ending.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and the next season of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is also
Ooh!
airing.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a while for that one too.
I almost forgot about that. Oh. Yep. Yep. That's another one I need to watch.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes. Yes, yes.
I never ended up watching the movie.
It's they said it's canon, so I watched
Oh,
it.
is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, that's all in the anime scene. Uh Demon Slayer, I mean, it's there.
It
I've been
exists.
It exists.
I've been watching it. It's better. I like it better than the last season.
Yeah.
Some episodes are random thoughts, but story's progressing pretty fast. I would say
Ah. Have
it's
you read the
leading up
manga,
to.
James?
Yeah, I have,
Is the manga finished
but
for Demon Slayer?
yeah,
Oh.
I just want to see the animations just because the production is very high
Mm.
for that one. So that's why I'm open to watching that compared to like what is it?
My
I
hero.
think they said my. I like. I mean, it doesn't really do that much justice than the manga.
Yeah.
I think that I didn't think that the arc that they're at now would be like they're already in the end arc already. I thought they would be longer, but
Ah.
they're already close to the end because the major war arc for My Hero just ended
Yeah.
for manga,
Yeah.
and they just started it. So I
Oh.
was like, holy shit, they're already there in the adaptation already. I thought it was gonna at least be like another year,
Mm.
but I guess they're pretty eager to get it out of the way now. So
Nice.
that's it for me. It's just been those two for now. I ain't touching Kaiju yet. I'm gonna wait till it's all done and then binge it.
Yeah.
I did try to watch the Haikyuu movie, but I think it was too late. It's not in theaters anymore.
Oh yeah, the IQ movie.
Haikyuu movie. There's another movie I was gonna watch too. Fuck, I forgot the name of it. God damn it. After hearing all of these lists, my list is tainted.
What do you mean tainted?
Because there's just so much on my list now, I don't remember what I was even thinking about. Because there's so much that I need to read slash watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Read slash watch.
that's where I'm at right now. For the anime scene.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. So we talked about anime, we talked about gaming, talk about our hobbies. You know what I want to talk about, Lee? Since you're our guest,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about how we met.
Okay.
Ooh.
What was your first impression?
Um, man, there was so many people that I met in
Yeah.
such a short period of time. Um, uh, at first, before we started talking, like I didn't really think much of it.
Mm-hmm.
You seem cool. That was definitely my impression. Somebody
Damn.
worth talking to.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And then after combos, started getting into swing, we
Yeah.
started talking. I'm like, cool. This is a cool guy. He's he's weeb like me.
He's a weeb like me, yes sir. Yeah, at first when I first met you, we didn't really interact that much. But I remember when I was waiting for the doors to be open for our room, I was just sitting there, and then you were coming from the stairs, and I saw you with your Evangelion shirt, and I was like, "Whoa, this guy knows anime." Because nobody really watches those old anime. So
Yeah.
I brought it up and was like, "Is that Evangelion?" And it's like, and that's when we clicked. I think
Uh,
that's my memory of it.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting how many uh, like people I've become friends with because of my Ava shirt.
That's funny.
Dude, Evangelion is an underrated anime, man.
I believe it.
Oh God.
Only because it's
It's
hard to understand.
yeah. Yeah, that it is. But boy, it's just so sad.
I know. No spoilers for those who are watching, and if you're curious, go watch it, man. Even though it's an old anime, old is gold.
It's worth it.
That's all.
Skip the rebuild movies, please.
Oh yeah,
That's also on the list.
that's also on the list. This guy.
The never-ending list.
Uh,
Oh
and then
man.
when we do practices and stuff, and then they suggest something, what do you call that? I wouldn't say awful. They they just suggest something that's like, oh. Then I look over my shoulder and Lee's there just, oh.
Yeah, it was a very not great group of people, and it was just a couple people deciding everything,
Yeah.
and we're just kind of sitting there like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we were quiet.
Yeah, but that's true. But they didn't really give us a chance either.
Yeah.
Like my combos the next semester
Yeah.
was really, really good. I
Who were
really
you with?
enjoyed the people. Let's see. Danny was the
Oh.
drummer.
Oh, Danny, yes. The drummer, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was with Lucas,
Mm-hmm.
keyboard player of one of
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
And Elizabeth was also on keys. And then Aiden
yeah.
on
Aiden.
bass.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
It was stacked. And then the
Yeah.
vocalist, I never met her before, but her name was Sophia.
Okay.
And then the other guitarist, that was Dyson.
Dyson.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
So
remember Aiden and Danny. Those guys, they're good.
they're cool.
Yeah,
They're
they're
cool. I
cool.
miss
They're
I miss
cool.
them.
Yeah. Danny's also cool, man.
Uh,
And for those who don't know, I also went to McEwen for my first semester, but withdraw from the program after the first semester because I was like, damn, my fucking drum skills are so mediocre for this school. So I'm like, gotta, I gotta get out.
mm.
Mm.
You had just learned drums because you
Shit.
wanted to do the production, right?
Yeah. So right now I'm just gonna take my time, actually learn to play the drums while I'm taking some classes here in this university where I'm working right now. Then I might go back. Depends on how much money I owe. That's why I'm
Fair.
working my ass off. So the debt is not that deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
believe it.
production program there is top notch, so it's
Oh
definitely
yeah,
worth it.
it is. Like my drum instructor. Let me remember his name. David Lang. There you go. Shout out to you. Him he was really good, man. I was talking to him about dropping out, right? During the semester, but he told me just finish this semester. And then
Mm.
he showed me around what options I can do, and he showed me downstairs the studio.
Oh my
God
God.
damn, dude.
Multi-million-dollar
Oh
studio.
my goodness. It looks so nice. They have all the stuff there. And then the thing is, if you're a student there, you can book it and you can use the studio rooms for your own recordings and stuff. I was like, oh my
Yep.
god, oh my god, damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. And during the summertime,
Yeah.
what they do is they allow you to use the main studio. So,
Oof.
for example, somebody wants to book that studio to use, so they charge $400 for the day, which I
Oh.
think is about 8 hours.
Yeah.
And a student of production actually also comes with it. So then they get to get some experience in recording, and they actually get paid for it.
Damn.
So, in theory, if you, for example, had a band that you wanted to record
Yeah.
and you book it and you sign up yourself to be the studio assistant, then you're technically
Oh.
just getting a discount if
Yeah.
in rates because you're the one doing the work with your
Mm-hmm.
band or your group or your
Yeah, yeah,
project.
yeah. Oh, that's sick, dude. Yeah, definitely. I want to go back for the music program there because it's just too good, man. It's just too good. Right now, what I'm doing is just grinding on my drums.
Oh yeah,
Gotta up that skill, you know.
mm, not fair. Drums are fun, so
It is. It is very fun, dude. But
Nice.
it's fucking hard because
Yeah.
my limbs are not listening to my brain.
I feel that.
Like I have it in my head, the theory on how to hit it. My limbs is just bugging out.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I am trying to grind shit like arpeggios and stuff on guitar.
Oh,
It's like, I know this.
yes.
Listen, fingers, please.
Yep, yep. So next year, it's gonna be your major now, right? In production.
Yes.
Do you
Nice.
know what you're doing? Like what classes you're
Yeah,
taking, and
I
what type
do.
of classes they are?
So second year,
Yeah.
your majors, it's when it actually starts to start,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still doing the supplemental music classes that everyone has to do, plus your music career management class and
Mm-hmm.
um, this other class that is similar to musicology. I think it's like
Oh,
ethnomusicology or some
yeah.
shit. We're still doing like the ear training and the theory classes,
Okay.
uh, and we have to do a music career management class.
Yeah.
But in the 2 semesters, there are 3 classes of your major.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Nice.
so see, what are they? First semester, it's introduction to the recording studio.
Ooh.
Um, and everyone also has to do a music tech class where you learn about
Oh.
DAWs and stuff.
Oh.
So I guess I do that class along with doing that intro to
Yeah.
recording class. And then the second semester, I have to do technical ear training instead of ear training 4.
Ah.
Interesting.
And then it's like a secondary class to the recording studio class.
Okay.
And then third year is when you get into the nitty gritty, where it's basically all your major classes.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a 4-year course, right?
It is.
Damn.
You can opt to do your diploma and only do it in 2 years,
Yeah,
but
but
I
still.
don't think that you fully get your money's worth by doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Makes sense.
it's just you're just doing the intro for the 2 years. The last 2 years is where you get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, exactly. Like for example, if you take the diploma for production,
Mm-hmm.
there's a bunch of classes that you miss.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, one class that you don't get to do is a mastering class.
Yeah.
And things like that are really important.
Yeah.
And I think the program has a total of 16 classes that are major specific.
Ooh.
And when you do the diploma, you're getting like 6.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Hmm.
I like that. I like that. Is it
That's what I'm
is
talking
it
about.
competitive, the major, the production major? Because I know
Uh,
performance major is very competitive. They only take like 5 students in each instrument. That's what I heard from
right.
my friend who's in performance. But what does the production major look like?
So production is technically competitive,
Yeah.
but they have a cap of 15 people
Oh,
in the major
okay.
or minor. Uh,
Oh,
or sorry, I think it's 15 in the major and 5 in the minor, something
okay.
like that. And essentially, as long as they don't exceed the 15 or the 5,
Mm-hmm.
you'll just get in. But there were about 20 people who
Ooh, that
applied for
applied
the
this
recording
year.
major.
Jeez.
Yeah. So then it just becomes GPA, what
Ah, okay.
your what
GPA.
your term GPA was.
Okay.
Unlike performance, where your ear training marks and your what was it, your jury marks and stuff all
Ah,
count, and you need a minimum of a B minus in your juries in order
ah,
to be considered.
yeah.
I
Right.
see.
That's crazy.
But I ended up originally not getting into production.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked. I took it really hard because
Yeah, I
I've been
remember
working
that
hard
too.
just to get into that major, right?
Yeah.
What had happened was I had taken post-secondary classes at McEwen and other institutions previously,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but I was still trying to just navigate life and find myself. And
Mm.
so
Yeah.
I had a very, very horrible cumulative GPA. I
Mm.
initially didn't even get into the music program because my GPA was too low, but they
Yeah.
let me into the Bachelor of Arts for some reason.
Okay.
Um, anyways, so when they were looking through the marks, and it was, I believe, the academic advisor who sent off all the marks,
Yeah.
what she ended up doing was she actually looked at my cumulative GPA instead of my term GPA.
Yeah.
And so
Mm.
my cumulative
Oh.
GPA was like a 2.01,
Yeah.
right? And in a competitive major like this, like that doesn't
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got a rejection email. And so then I, had a few drinks for a few days.
Yeah.
And then I made an appointment with the advisor and asked her some questions and like alternatives and what I could do. And then I mentioned, oh, hey, by the way, did you look at my term GPA or my cumulative GPA? She's like, oh, I don't actually know.
Ooh. So what was your
So
term GPA?
it was like 3.5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So a couple days later, I get an email and she's saying, hey, this was totally my mistake. I actually gave the wrong GPA and we have decided to accept you.
Damn, dude.
And
Congratulations, man.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's
And I
nice.
am the 16th person in the major
Oh
because
my
they had no
god.
choice. And they only accept 15, but they had
Yeah,
to no
but
choice
they
but to
had
accept
to.
me. Yeah.
Ah,
That's awesome.
that's awesome,
Yeah.
man. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was quite the tumultuous journey.
Yeah, quite a roller coaster of emotions.
You can
Damn.
say that again.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Wow.
And you're 25 right now, right?
I am.
Damn.
Awesome.
See, right now, I think I'm in that journey trying to find myself. Because I
Hmm.
still don't
Mm.
know. I still don't know if music is it for me.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's absolutely fair.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just grinding at a different school with a different major.
Hmm.
So far off from what I want, but it's something. I still have to find myself. That's what I'm doing right now. And I think it's good to actually look at yourself and think what it is that you really want to do in the future. Because that's the
Absolutely.
thing. Because
Mm.
that's the thing. I
Yeah.
don't want to regret anything.
Yeah.
Because what I got from McEwan in that first semester was absolutely gold. The teachers, the experience, especially the experience, because I've never
Hmm.
played drums with a band. Because I just
Mm.
picked up the drums that same year,
Yeah.
and man, it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I feel like I would enjoy it more if I do it for the rest of my life, right? But I still don't
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
It's up there. It's up there.
Yeah, finding yourself is such a journey.
It is a
It's
journey. It's fucking frustrating journey.
it is, but it goes to show you the power of introspection.
Oh yeah. Oh yep. That's
Awesome.
that's really nice. Talking about looking to yourself and stuff like that, do you have like a belief system or whatever,
Mm.
Lee?
In what sense?
Like religious belief system or any spiritual belief system?
Uh, Not particularly.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I grew up with religion in my family,
Oh.
um,
Nice.
but it's something that I don't know what the word would be, but like kind of like stepped away from
Yeah.
as I got a bit
Mm.
older.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the moment, I'm kind of focusing on myself and getting to a place I want to be mentally
Mm. Yeah.
and
That's fair.
in the world before I continue to think about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you
I
don't
I
mind me
want to
asking, what religion was your family was in?
Muslim.
Muslim. Ah,
Yeah.
I see. I
I
see.
see.
Yeah. It's definitely something.
Well, my background is Christian,
Okay.
but my father's background was Muslim. That's why I
Uh,
have a Muslim name, Abdul Halim, even
huh.
though I'm Christian.
Interesting.
And before coming into Canada, I was in a Muslim country in UAE.
Oh, no way.
Yes, sir. So I know about Muslim stuff. I've seen the extreme side of Muslim and the, you know, soft side of Muslim. And definitely I can understand how Muslim or the religion itself or the culture itself can be a turn off to some people because
Hmm.
it's pretty intense. I don't want to say, but it feels cultish.
That it
Mm.
does.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the extreme side of Muslim though. But I mean, sometimes you just gotta try to understand these type of people, but they gotta they gotta look into the actual books and stuff like that, man, before they speak some of these cultish beliefs that they pursue.
Yeah, and a lot of the times it's just like certain groups of people
Mm-hmm.
within their religion that you know give a bad name
Oh yeah.
for an entire culture, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, exactly. It's the extremists that just read the text and then take it as it is, not really understanding what the text says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell him.
I don't get you.
Facts.
It is facts. Because that's the thing that's been the what do you call that? The struggle, the controversy, or the whatever, the conflict. There you go. That's the word. Fucking hell. The conflict between identities that's happening to me right now. Because my parents are very much Christian and they're very very dedicated Christian, and the thing that they see in the music industry is very demonic or
Yeah.
whatever. That's what they see it.
Uh,
That's how they see it as. So that's one of the reasons why I stepped down in the music course there in McEwen and went here to this university because I wanted to find what identity is for me. Am I a Christian? Am
Mm.
I a musician? Or can I be both?
Mm.
So that's the struggle that I've been having for the past few months when I
Fair.
moved to this university.
No, that's absolutely fair. But
Yeah.
also don't
Valid.
forget that Christian rock exists.
Oh hell yeah! I've
Yeah.
been listening to
Oh
that
hell
shit.
yeah.
Woo, Bob, dude. But
Yeah.
most conservative Christian see rock as demonic. So, like what?
Drums.
Yeah.
Anything with a beat is
Oh,
demonic.
especially drums, dude. That's why. That's why.
Anything with a beat is demonic.
Yeah, that's why I never played the drums when I was a kid because my parents were very very much Christian. But now they're more open. They're understanding more than they knew before. Like Christian is not just being in the name. Christian is the
Mm.
lifestyle. So it depends on my mindset. That's what how I'm explaining it to them to justify that I can play the drums. It's not demonic, mom. It's the beat. It's not. There's no demon inside of the beat,
You feel the
man.
beat inside you beating in your chest.
God damn.
I just want you to feel that.
It's not the demon. It's the beat.
You should show her some death metal. She'll
Oh
definitely
no, yeah,
definitely feel the
okay,
demon.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I
But
love death metal.
oh yeah, but yeah, that's my thing right now that I'm struggling with. It's the
Mm,
identity of being a Christian or being a musician.
Yeah, yeah,
makes sense.
it's tough.
It is. How about
That's
you,
awesome.
James? How about you? You guys don't really
For
know each other that much, so
not really. We met when we hung out in West Edmonton Mall.
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the one time
Interactive
we
with.
hung out. Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna lie. For impressions, I didn't think that's what Lee would look like.
I get
It
that a
was
lot.
it was completely different from what I was expecting. But I liked it though. It's a different type. I like your style, the way that you dress. You're
Uh,
more of laid back. I like laid back, more casual, more I would say like you have a little bit of a vintage
Ooh,
feel,
yes, sir.
and I like vintage. Vintage is part of my wardrobe right now.
oh, dope.
So when I saw you for the first time, I was like, that man know how to dress.
Yeah,
He knows how to
thanks.
dress. Yeah, so that was my first time meeting Lee and how we were talking in the food court while
Yeah.
we were munching on Chinese food, talking
Chinese
about
food.
gaming.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I
remember
remember
that?
that. Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah,
still want to do that, but priorities right now. I
yeah,
wanna focus on my music because I want to be a good drummer.
Yeah, that's fair.
makes sense.
Because
Yeah, it's just
there's so much music that I want to play that I'm listening to in my Spotify, and I'm like, fuck, man, I wish I can play drums like that. So I want to be able to play those music that I have stored up in my Spotify. Make a cover of that. But definitely, I still want to do gaming
yeah,
because my dream is to have my hobbies as my profession. So, dude, I'm gonna enjoy myself so much if I have my hobbies as my profession. That's what I'm thinking. Because if I
of
can do
course.
music and gaming, dude, it's not. It doesn't feel work
Tough.
no more. It doesn't feel work.
Yeah, you'll be happy to wake up every day.
Exactly.
Who
Ooh, I
wouldn't
want.
want to do what they love?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But right now,
I do have
we're gonna take it slow,
yeah,
one step at a time. Music first.
one step at a time.
Because I don't want to be arrogant, but I'd say I'm a pretty good gamer. My skill is up there, but my music is shit, right? My skill in music, let's just say in stats, gaming is at 100, music is at like 15. 15. Yeah, like,
Interesting.
god damn. Like, theory wise, yes, I would say my music theory wise is at 50. My skill, practical skill, is 15. God damn. I gotta work on my practical skill
Hmm.
in terms of music.
I think for me it depends on the game.
Yeah?
If it's FPS, I'd say I'm at a 72. If
Damn.
it's games that that like you need to use your brain,
Like
like
solving
Elden
puzzles.
Ring or solving puzzles or even just knowing like different items for like stuff like League of Legends, I'm at a 50.
Yeah, because you don't fucking read, you stupid bitch.
But then the thing
Read
too
it.
is it depends on uh the environment too. If it's a team game and my team
Trash.
not playing trash, then it will make me trash.
True. I mean, those that.
So
Yeah, you do play a lot of multiplayer games. You don't play a
when it
lot of
comes to music,
solo.
my theory is 0, but my skill for just playing what I know is probably like a 60.
Yeah, I would say
but I
that.
just don't know anything within the lore. I have no
The
lore.
lore.
I just pick it up and I have bleeding buff
My
times 10.
bad. My bad. I guess you're talented. Yo, Lee, this guy's talented. Fuck me.
What about you, Lee? What are your stats?
Uh, let's see. When it comes to any kind of like online shooter,
Yeah.
I am hot trash.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
So you're -0?
-0. uh, I don't know. Like, I never really super got into it except
Yeah.
in 2023. I want to say I put like 120 some hours into Apex.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I
And
can do it.
I got like better ish.
Okay.
So maybe I gave myself like a
Okay.
25
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
for that
That's
kind of thing.
generous.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But if it's a game like a platformer or a
Mm.
puzzle game,
Mm.
those kinds of things, like I strive with those. So
Dang.
like
I believe it.
I'm pretty good at those, and those are fun. So
But you
I don't know.
drop Hollow Knight. It's a platformer.
Yeah, but it's Souls. Oh God. Uh, can't with that one. Yeah, I guess I'd rate like my puzzles and platformings and stuff like in 70 something.
Alright.
Damn. Like that. I like that.
Yeah. But I almost exclusively play single player games.
Mm.
Makes
And
sense.
I like visual novels a lot.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, yeah, those kinds of things is mainly what I do. My library is just filled with single player games.
That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
respect that.
I like couch co-op games a lot.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay.
So do you have rubber bandits and stuff like that? That type of games?
Yeah, I guess like that kind of thing, or like Duck Game, or
Oh, yeah,
Ultimate
yeah.
Chicken
Oh, yeah.
Horse,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Played Up,
Oh,
Played up.
Overcooked.
Ah, dude, that's my jam too.
I miss that game.
awesome. What about in the music side? What's your stats?
Ratings.
Oh, good God.
Whoa.
Uh, well, I mean, I can play guitar pretty well.
That's what I'm
Um,
talking about.
there's a lot that I still need to learn and still need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Theory wise, I am not so super strong in theory. Trying to work on getting better. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Theory wise, maybe 30 something.
Okay.
But when it comes to hearing things, my ear training class, I almost failed second semester.
Dang.
But when it comes to like having an ear for music and what sounds
Yeah.
good and melodies
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that, that's like
Interesting.
that's my strong suit.
Mm.
And as I'm
Gotcha.
learning more theory, I'm able to use my ear better.
Mm.
And I was able to write this very cool, like jazzy alternative song just by ear. But because I had the theory foundation, it was easier for me to like put together chords and progressions and
Yeah.
melodies on top of it. So definitely stronger in that, and maybe in the 70s as well.
Nice.
At least you got a rating for theory. That's great. I could never. Give me a pencil and a paper and tell me to make my own song. I'm playing tic tac toe with myself.
Hey,
That's
man,
awesome.
it comes with practice.
That's awesome.
That's why you gotta work on your bad side.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I got a question.
Oh, shoot.
Let's segue a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in love?
Damn. This.
And if you have,
Fucking
what
hell.
was your first experience with love?
Jesus Christ! What a
Whoa. That's some
transition.
tea.
That's some tea.
That's tea.
Exactly.
That's tea.
Right. Well, everybody knows our story. Since you're a special guest, why don't you start, Lee? God damn.
Okay. I don't think I've ever been in love, but
Oh.
Okay.
I think I've fallen in love with the idea of being in love, if you know what I mean.
Interesting.
Interesting.
All right.
I like that.
There's ideals
Mhm.
and all this stuff that you have in your head. And
Yeah.
in past relationships, I felt like I was not in love with them, but I was in love with the idea of them.
Interesting. I know how that feeling.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I haven't really had a real relationship. Like my longest relationship was like 2 weeks, and that was like high school era, just after
Yeah.
high school,
Mm.
and
Gotcha.
that's like the last time, like 5+ years ago.
Mm,
Will
interesting.
you ever consider being in a relationship?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely would. Um, I feel like right now I need to work a little bit more on myself
Mm.
before I have the availability emotionally and
Mm.
mentally to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe once I've worked on myself a little bit more, then possibly. I can't say I'm not on the dating apps or anything, but it's more mindless fun than anything.
Uh,
Gotcha.
now, to make this clear, we're talking about girls, right?
What?
Talking about girls, right?
What do you mean?
You ain't gay.
Oh no, I am gay though.
Damn, wait a minute.
Yeah,
You sure?
I'm sure.
You being for real?
Oh no, I'm straight up.
Damn. All
I
right.
came out when I was 16.
Oh.
Nice.
Did your parents, because they're Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Did your parents ever, you know, condemn you for coming out?
Uh, I can't say that they took it well. It was
Ooh,
kind of a
yeah.
struggle for a while,
Yeah.
but eventually they came to terms with it.
That's awesome.
That's nice. Cause I know Muslim parents. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm lucky. My parents are more open
Yeah,
than typical Muslim or
yeah,
Indian parents,
yeah.
which has been really good.
Cause back in Middle East, bruh, you're not gonna be, you're not gonna get let off that easily. You
Yeah,
might get prison. You might get killed.
yeah, or both.
Yeah, or both. But that's good that your parents are open like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very glad.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you, man.
Thanks, mate.
I do have a little, two more small questions for the subject of love. What does love mean to you then? Like, how would you describe it? And what would you consider? What would you consider to be a deal breaker for you in a
Mm.
relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
What this guy's, god damn, dude, you're spilling the tea?
It's tea time, man.
Well, it is.
We gotta know. I
Yeah.
gotta know. I gotta depict what Lee. You know what I gotta see what Lee's working with. Because you know everyone's definition of love is different.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, those are great questions. I was not prepared for these questions.
Well, we just wing it in this type of podcast.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Um, okay. I oh man, how do you go about answering this? What does love mean? Okay. Um, love is like it's that thing where you have such a deep connection with
Mm.
someone and you would do anything for them. You want to be by their side. You want to support them. You want to,
Mm.
you know, be with their be with them every step of the way in their life and be a support. But it's also someone who can be a support to you,
Mm.
someone who loves your company and who can support you through your journey. It's very mutual thing. And I believe that love has it's a deep connection between
Mm.
two people.
Yeah, I like that.
Um,
I like that answer.
yeah, I think that's the only way I can kind of describe it. You know, you get that feeling in your stomach and in your body and the way you think about someone. You know,
Mm. Does that answer
and
your question, James?
yeah,
Yeah, I like that. Dang, right in the heart. He got me there. Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to see, um, just to depict what people's vision of love is.
Yeah, fair
Uh,
enough.
um, here's a nice question. Do you have any people that inspire you? Who's someone that you look up to, where you're like,
Mm.
this guy really helped me, like maybe in a hard time that you had in life, or just in general, where like, you know what, I just want to be like he's the vision that I see myself following. Do you have anyone
Hmm.
like that?
There are definitely several people I look up to. Um, when it comes to the sense of my vision,
Mm.
and the person I look up to, like for me, the people I look up to for certain aspects, but that vision of where I want to be is just me. It's
Ah.
not
Mm,
Yeah.
the
yes,
other person, but there are people that I look up to that have really helped me out.
Nice.
gotcha.
W- One of them is he's been my guitar tutor the last couple of years.
Mm.
He's
Ooh,
the one who helped me get into the program because he did two diplomas, I think,
Oh.
in this program
awesome.
about 10 years ago, and he. During school, he'd come to the school every week, and we'd do a guitar lesson at school, and
That's sick.
he's just been a really great support. And I can like message him whenever about
Nice.
questions I have for music or other things, and he's always happy to answer.
Awesome.
It's really good, and of course, I also look up to a lot of musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mhm,
for example, Johnny Greenwood of Radiohead. I,
Oh.
I, I
mhm.
love him so much. His music, everything is very very inspiring, and I taken a lot of inspiration from his guitar playing style.
Nice.
Um,
Gotcha.
yeah, and lastly, um, um, my friend, his dad.
Mm.
He
Mm.
is a big music nerd. he he has like 20 or 30,000 records.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, and he has this crazy like record player set up with like all of these
Oh.
vintage receivers
Oh
and
man.
EQs and all this stuff. And back in the day, I was going through a lot of rough times,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a really good support. When my buddy was still living at his dad's place,
Yeah,
he was always willing to have me over and
Nice.
just be there. And it was always a safe space, and he would always like
Oh.
show me different kinds of music and give me like tiny little mini lessons of different artists. And I still have like a long list of things that he's told me to check out.
Mm. That's
that's
sick, man.
awesome.
Um,
Damn,
Yeah, you just
that's what I'm
reminded
talking
me
about.
of childhood, man. Those those childhood memories where you just have someone to look up to. Oh,
yeah, for sure.
because our safe space is the I don't want to say the name, but it's the end of the. It's pretty. We're pretty much in the video, so nobody's probably watching this at this minute. But the Paglamutan house, that's our safe spot.
Mm.
Our groups, our group space safe spot is right there. All of us after church, we just go out biking, and then when we're tired, we're thirsty, we're hungry, we just go to that spot, and that's where everything is at. Even though we just come unannounced, the mom there would always welcome us with open arms.
That's really nice.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
Good old days.
Good old days.
I remember when I was just biking by myself because I wanted to buy something. I didn't have a car back then when I was a kid. Yeah, and I passed by their house and I was like, you know what? I need a rest because in our area in Calgary it was like hilly, so it was very hard to bike around, and I was so tired. It was getting late at night, and I just stopped by at their house unannounced, and they were like, "Oh, why are you here? It's getting late. Why did you sleep over?" And I was like, no, I'm good. I just need to rest. Can I have some water? Of course. You can stay as long as you want. Do you want food?
No.
I was like, oh, no, I'm all right. I just need a rest and just water so I can get home. They were so welcoming, even though I was intruding late at night, almost late at night. So yeah, that just reminded me of that moment. Those
That's
those
Mm,
awesome.
people who just accepts you, man,
yeah,
whenever.
that's really nice. I like that.
Nice.
Anyways, we're we're an hour and 20 minutes into the podcast, and we're about to end. But Lee, do you have any questions for us?
Uh, I don't think so.
Yeah, this is your moment to ask questions.
Okay. Um, hmm.
Any question,
Any questions?
any questions.
Okay.
I don't mind saying anything.
I'm actually a bit
Mm.
curious about one of the questions that was asked
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
The
Hmm.
uh, what does love mean to you?
Damn.
Oof.
You asking who? You asking both of us?
Yes.
Damn. Shit.
Hmm. Brought
What
back to
does?
me, eh?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you asked it first, Jabe, so you answer that first.
Mm. I think for me, what love is when you could be yourself to the fullest, or
Mm,
receive
Mm,
receive. How do you even say it? It's like it's okay to be vulnerable and it's okay to be
mm,
accepted for flaws that you are not comfortable with.
yeah.
I think growing up, having strict parents and stuff, it was hard for my parents to show me love properly.
Mm,
So we put up so many boundaries, and we don't really understand what love is, right?
mm,
That's why in my first relationship as well, I understand what you meant. Where like you were in love with the idea, more so in love with the person,
mm-hmm.
mm,
and it's just like you can't really tell what love. I think you can't really explain love. It's just a feeling. You know what
mm,
I mean? And each
Right.
person has their different feeling.
mm,
Like some people are more they love the affection when you say something nice to them, or people like it when they show you gestures or the little things or physical
yeah.
touch. You know what I mean? Everyone has their different nickets that make it love, but
Right.
I think the main thing is that love is that thing that puts a big smile on your face, and where you can feel like you feel the aura of being happy and loved. You know
Mm,
what I mean? Like it's like a warm, invisible hug. Like you can feel like, oh man, this is what love is. Something you can't explain, but you can feel it.
yeah.
I'd say that would be my definition of love.
I agree.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
really
that.
like that.
Like that.
That's great.
Nice. Well, for
What about you,
me,
Theo?
for me, I'd say love is to me is when you understand who I really am.
Mm,
Cause for me, I really have a harsh mouth.
mm.
I say what I think, and sometimes I don't have a filter. Yeah. So sometimes when I say something, it comes across as bad to the other person. And to me, if you know who I am, if you know what I'm trying to convey to you, if you understand who I am, despite my harsh language towards you, I'd say that's love.
Mm.
Because there's a lot of times where I say bitch to a girl, yeah, but I
Oh,
don't mean it like that. Because I grew up with people who curse a lot, so it's just been a
It's in
normal
your
language for
nature.
me. It's a
Yeah.
normal interaction, like calling my friends bitches, calling
Mm.
anyone's like fuckers and whatever.
mm,
Just being a harsh language. But then if you understand that I don't mean it that way, and if you can understand how I talk to you, even though it's harsh, then I'd say, yeah, that's love. If you can understand despite the imperfections,
Mm,
because that happened to me a lot, dude. Like
I feel that.
I'm joking around, and then I just blurt out, "You're a bitch, dude," and then they're like, "Ouch, that hurts." Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Nice.
Cool,
So
man.
yeah, I mean,
I do have a
I've never
what
been in a long
in a relationship.
relationship.
Mm,
For me, my only experience is that I I went into a relationship just for the status, because I was in high school. If you didn't have a relationship or you didn't have a girlfriend, you're like a loser or whatever. So I just went
yeah,
into a relationship just for the status, but that was like wrong. Now I know. So so well, my understanding of love is that of a child. So
awesome. I got one more question for Lee.
mm.
That's my
Oh.
one last question. Uh, what do you believe are the key ingredients for a successful relationship? And I'm not talking like in a romantic sense. I'm just talking in general. Like, what do you think are the key ingredients to you for a successful relationship?
Hmm. Another very good question. I think one of the most important things is trust.
Mm.
Mm, yes.
Um, I have had many relationships, friendships, etc., where trust was either broken or trust
Oh
was never
Yeah.
properly formed.
yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
don't have trust in a relationship, you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your partner, um, don't trust that they're going to do the right thing or that
Mm.
they're not going to go sleep with somebody else.
Mm.
If you don't have
Hmm.
that trust, everything falls apart.
Gotcha.
And I also think that understanding is another important thing.
Mm.
Hmm.
Understand your partner, who they are, for their their flaws, their quirks,
Mm.
their good side,
Yeah.
but also understand that people make mistakes,
Yeah.
and there's lots of shit that happens, right? And if
Mm.
you
Yeah.
understand each other, then you can really get through things, and you can get through them together.
That's
um
awesome.
yeah, I think those two, yeah, but trust is definitely probably one of the most important things in a
The biggest
relationship.
one for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree with
That's
that.
total true. I agree with that
It's
as well.
trust and honesty for me.
Oh, honesty. Yes, 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 yes.
Trust and honesty.
I would say trust and also acknowledging that between the relationship you're both equal.
Mm.
Because I think there's
Mm,
Yeah.
sometimes that tends to be a thing where, you know, egos come into play and some
True.
people think they're better than the other and it just ruins the relationship a little bit, where it's like
uh,
you don't really feel that genuineness, and that tends to branch off to people, talking behind your back or
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like they can't accept that maybe you got a new job or you're with this girl now, things like that. I feel like trust and just having that boundaries of like, you know what,
Mm.
we're both not perfect, but if we can accept each other and move forward together, I think we would flourish beautifully. And I think now in this generation, it's hard to do that with
Yeah.
all the things that happen online. All the people think that, they can, it's all about who can get the girl's number or
mm,
stuff. The little things is just sad to see. But yeah, I would agree with you for sure. Trust is a big thing
right,
for me.
for sure.
It's nice,
Mm.
dude.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, that's we're an hour and 30 minutes in.
Awesome. That was a good one.
Yeah, lots of tea.
It's been nice having you, Lee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Picking
thank
our
you
brain
so much for
and
having me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Appreciate you
man.
for coming on, man.
And would you ever want to come back
Oh yeah,
in
no,
future
absolutely,
episodes?
for sure.
Nice, dude.
Give me a
Well,
ring.
Awesome, man.
yes, sir. Whenever we get the chance to do a podcast because sometimes it's not weekly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes we're just like, we can't do it this week, so we're gonna just push it back next week.
Well, anyways, guys, thank you for coming into this episode. If you're here in this in an hour and 30 minutes into the video, thank you. We appreciate you sticking to our rambling or our yapping and whatever. Thank you. We appreciate you. And I don't think I said anything out of pocket this episode. But if any of you guys saw or heard anything that I said out of pocket, comment down below. Say,
For
Theo,
those who've
shut up.
been list For those who've been listening this long, if you were listening, let us know what Lee said who his favorite artist to listen to was. If you're really listening,
Damn.
because he
I like
said it,
that.
He
say it
said
in
it.
the comments below. We'll fly you out to Calgary.
Okay.
uh, sure.
Yeah. We have the budget to do that. Yes, sir.
Mm, yes.
Bring you to the
But it was
CN
all
Tower, yeah?
bring you to Banff,
Bring you to Banff, yeah? Okay.
Have you ever tried KFC?
Mickey
Anyways,
D's.
yeah, it was awesome to have you come on the show, Lee. And I know you said that you mentioned you were going to Vancouver next week, so I hope you have a great trip there.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty then. Say your goodbyes, James. I did the intro, you do the outro.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to our episode 12 featuring Lee. Hope you guys have a great week.
Mm-hmm.
Might see you next week.
Maybe.
Just be ready to pour your tea into my teacup. Thank you for having us.
Bye bye.
Peace.